In this video, we will understand the mandatory codal provisions that are binding in case we go for adopting site welding. IRS Welded Bridge Code provides for special provisions to be taken in case of site welding. Site welding refers to the welding which is done at site instead of fabrication workshop. Sometimes it is necessary to do site welding if a special girder arrangement is adopted where components or segments made of few components are to be assembled at site with welding. This is a typical case where fully welded bridge structures are adopted, like in case of RDSO standard, fully welded ROB bowstring girders. Now coming back to special care required to be adopted in case of site welding. Clause 14.1 of IRS Welded Bridge Code stipulates that permission of Railway Board is required for field welding. It means that zonal railways and PSUs cannot go for site welding without getting permission from Railway Board. 14.1 also stipulates that 20% reduction in weld strength will be done while considering strength of the site weld while designing such a joint. Clause 14.2 further stipulates that a reduction of 20% shall be done if overhead weld is adopted. This is because overhead weld is a very special kind of welding operation, and it's very difficult to achieve proper weld quality in field. Therefore, in case of field overhead weld, the strength to be taken in design shall be 64% of normal permissible stress, 20% reduction due to site welding, and further 20% reduction due to overhead welding. So 80% of 80% becomes 64%. To summarize, first of all, approval from Railway Board is required for adopting site welding. A reduction of 20% shall be done for site welding. A reduction of 20% shall be done for overhead welding. Total reduction of 36% shall be done for site overhead welding. These reductions must be made in permissible stresses of welds, and design should be rechecked accordingly. This was all about the topic of site welding. Tell us a topic on which you want a video to be made. Subscribe for more such content.